We now come to Andy Burnham, member for Makerfield.
Since Andy Burnham's UK Labour Party leadership bid has gathered momentum, extensive media reporting has outlined his inner circle and potential cabinet. These include mooted cabinet appointments, including Wes Streeting, reportedly under serious consideration for a top cabinet job. Streeting is one of the most prominent modern figureheads of the Progress Labour Together wing. He has accepted tens of thousands of pounds in political donations from Sir Trevor Chin and associated Zionist donors. Yvette Cooper, who is mooted to retain or transition into a senior cabinet position. She has received major financial support from Labour Party mega donor Zionist Gary Lubner. Shabana Mahmood, a prominent ally and financial supporter linked to the original Labour Together network, she's tipped to retain a high-profile role in Burnham's administration, possibly as Home Secretary or as Chancellor. As a key figure on the Labour right, Mahmood is set to formally anoint Burnham as party leader in her capacity of the party's ruling body. The most prominent ex-Labour Together staffer tipped to join Andy Burnham is Josh Simons, the think tank's former director. Simons, who resigned his parliamentary seat in Makerfield to orchestrate Burnham's return to Westminster, is widely expected to take a powerful role as Downing Street's head of policy unit. James Purnell, the former cabinet minister and BBC executive and Flint Global CEO, was highlighted by the BBC as an ally heavily involved in advanced preparations for government. We now know that he will be chief of staff. James Purnell, an ex-chair of Labour Friends of Israel, who in 2002 was hosted by the Israelis in Tel Aviv. He has spent the last month leading access talks with the civil service to restructure Number 10 to a more powerful executive department. Meanwhile, scrutiny regarding the role of pro-Israel networks within Nigel Farage's Reform UK have intensified as the party has solidified its position at the top of the national opinion polls. Farage has increasingly integrated prominent pro-Israel figures into Reform UK's core structure. Israel's foreign ministry and aligned groups spent roughly £50,000 flying Reform UK politicians out for high-level tours. Deputy leader Richard Tice conducted a high-profile tour of Israel funded by the Reform Friends of Israel, the RFI. Reform UK's primary billionaire backer is crypto investor Christopher Harborn. He's also a major stakeholder in Kinetic, which exports components used in drones to Israel. Obviously, the Zionist movement plays all sides of the British political spectrum. As Reform UK grew into a viable electoral threat, it became a primary target of reciprocal lobbying, ensuring that whichever party dominates Westminster remains aligned against effective action on the Zionist colony.